Hello orchid lovers, it's been a long time. I hope you are all doing very well. So I've been meaning to do a video of my blooming orchids since early November, and now it's early December already. And I feel I really have to do this video before all my beautiful blooms are gone. So without further ado, let me get you started. So first of all, let me show you this beautiful Phalaenopsis. It looks like a complex hybrid, but actually it's got a name to it. The name of this orchid is the Pride of Ben Yu. So this time it has only given me 4 buds. One is already open and the 3 others are still yet to open. I really love the deep color of the flower and the white flashes at the edges of the petals and the sepals. Moving on, here is my no ID Dendrobium nobile. So it's got at least 7 mature canes, but for some reason only 2 of them are blooming. I'm sure the others, look at this one, and some more over here and over there. I'm sure they're going to bloom maybe next season. Now it looks like a monster. Look at this whole thing. And by the way, the flowers are very fragrant and they look so delicate. Okay, moving on. This mini fowl looks pretty normal, I would say, but in fact it's a primary hybrid between Equestris and Schilleriana. Since Schilleriana is in its parentage, I was expecting this to be somewhat fragrant, but unfortunately it's not fragrant at all. Let me show you a close-up of the bloom. It's still quite pretty, and I can see the influences of both Equestris and Schilleriana, but it's a big bummer that it's not fragrant because, as you know, I am a fragrance freak. I love fragrant orchids. Moving on, here is another Phalaenopsis. This is Phalaenopsis Sogo Relax. Once again, I really love the deep color of the bloom, and look at this, so pretty. They're very waxy flowers and very pretty, of course, but once again they are not fragrant at all. Moving on, this is the crown jewel of my orchids in bloom. So this is let me show you the tag. Oops, it's difficult to get it out. Well, I think this is Cattleya Purple Cascade fragrance, something like that. It's very, very fragrant. The fragrance is a bit like berry, I would say, some kind of berry. I bought this orchid from Shuota in maybe September, I think, and it came with 2 canes with sheets, but the sheets were empty back then, and I continued to fertilize it, to give it a lot of light, and in November I saw 2 spikes coming up, so that's great. I really love this orchid. So it's got 2 spikes, as you can see. One has 2 blooms and the other one 3. Moving on, This is my no ID Cattleya. Actually, this lone flower is fading away, but last month here there was another spike, as you can see, and I had 3 blooms on that spike. It's really exciting because this Cattleya is again very fragrant. Moving up, here is my Phalaenopsis Sweet Memory Leodoro. This seems to be a sequential bloomer. It was blooming back in summer, and now it is giving me 1 bloom and 2 more buds. This is one of my 4 Leodoros. I really love this Phalaenopsis. I can even say it's probably my favorite Phalaenopsis. It is an epitome of perfection. It's got colors, shape, and fragrance. What else can you ask for? Okay, moving on. This is my Oncidium Cherry Baby. As you can see, the blooms are already fading. Of course, it is very fragrant, but to me, it doesn't really smell like chocolate. It's more like vanilla, very sweet fragrance. It's the first time that this orchid blooms for me in 2 years. I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm very happy that finally it is blooming. Down here I have an Oncidium Twinkle Yellow. It gave me 6 spikes, and I think half of them have already faded. And over here I have my Phalaenopsis multiflora. It's constantly blooming, not fragrant. Over here I have my Phalaenopsis Abednego Penny. It's a sequential bloomer as well, but every time it gives me only 1 or 2 buds. Okay, and finally I would like to show you this white fowl. It's one of my oldest fowl. A friend of mine gifted this to me. Back then it was a blue orchid. As you know, it's died, so of course the second time it blooms it was all white. I like white flowers. They have a special elegance to them, and I find they look really nice together with this calligraphy that a friend gave me. Don't you think? Okay, with that comes to the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope your orchids are giving you a lot of blooms as well. So take care and happy growing. Bye.